You've probably seen the ads. One says, "Trade volatility with precision." The other promises zero commissions, raw spreads. Deriv or Exness. Everyone has an opinion. But here's what no one tells you. One wrong choice can cost you your entire trading account. Not because of your strategy, not because of poor risk management, but because the platform itself could be working against you. So before you register, before you deposit even $1, watch this. I'm pulling back the curtain on what these platforms don't want you to see. Hidden fees, execution issues, trust concerns, the stuff no influencer talks about. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which broker is actually built to help you win and which one might just be a ticking time bomb. All right, here's what we're diving into. No fluff, just straight comparison. We're going to look at spreads and fees, how much these platforms really charge you behind the scenes. We'll break down execution speed, because a slow platform can ruin even your best setup. We'll talk about regulation and trust. Who's actually watching these brokers, and whether your money is truly safe. We'll cover synthetic indices versus traditional forex, what they are, who they're for, and why that choice alone could change everything. Then there's the withdrawal process. Because let's be honest, it doesn't matter how well you trade if you can't get your money out. I'll also help you figure out which one's a better fit if you're just starting out. Let's get into it. 1. Regulation, safety, and trust. Let's talk regulation. Deriv is registered in offshore zones like St. Vincent and Labuan. This gives you more freedom, higher leverage, synthetic indices, but little real oversight. If something goes wrong, there's not much protection. Exness, on the other hand, is heavily regulated by top-tier authorities like the FCA, SISEC, and ASIC. That means more safety and accountability, but also more restrictions, especially on leverage. So here's the trade-off. Deriv more freedom, less protection. Exness more safety, tighter rules. It all depends on what matters more to you, flexibility or security. 2. Market offering, synthetic versus traditional FX. Now let's talk about what you'll actually be trading. Exness focuses on traditional markets, real forex pairs like EUR/USD, metals like gold, and global indices. These are tied to actual market events, so things like news and economic reports directly affect your trades. Deriv, on the other hand, gives you something different, synthetic indices. These are exclusive to their platform and designed to mimic real market behavior, but they aren't affected by news, holidays, or central banks. They run 24/7, move with high precision, and offer clean opportunities for technical traders who want action around the clock. If you enjoy fast movement, consistent volatility, and clean chart patterns, synthetics can be a great option. Now, of course, with any trading instrument, you've got to manage risk. But the good thing is, Deriv gives you access to a unique market environment that many traders are thriving in. So whether you prefer traditional forex or want to explore something different, both brokers give you solid options. It just depends on your style. Now, hold on. Here's one of the best things you can do for yourself. Use the links in the description to register for Deriv or Exness. Why? Because those links are reserved for special users. Deriv, in particular, has set it out for exclusive offers and perks they'll roll out in the future. You won't get that if you sign up through the main site. So if you're serious about trading, don't miss out on those benefits. Use the link, lock in your account, and you'll be ready when those offers drop. 3. Spreads, commissions, and execution speed. Let's talk about something very important, how much it costs to trade and how fast your trades are placed. First, spreads. A spread is just the difference between the buy and sell price. That's how brokers make money. The smaller the spread, the better for you. Now, With Exness, the spreads can be very low, especially if you use their raw or zero accounts. On major pairs like EURSD, you might get spreads close to zero, but remember, they charge a small commission per trade. Deriv, on the other hand, keeps it simple. You don't pay any extra commission. The cost is already included in the spread. And when you trade synthetic indices like Volatility 75, the spreads stay fairly stable, even when the market is moving fast. So if you're a beginner and you want straightforward pricing without extra fees, Deriv is easier to understand. Now let's talk about execution speed. That's how fast your trade gets opened or closed. With Exness, your trades go through real market providers. It's fast, but sometimes, especially during news, you might notice a little delay or slippage. That happens because you're connected to the real market. Deriv's execution is instant. Since they use their own system for synthetic indices, your trades go through immediately. No delays, no waiting. Even in the middle of the night. So what does this all mean? If you want a platform with no commissions and fast, smooth trades, Deriv is a great choice, especially for synthetic indices. If you want to trade real forex pairs with very tight spreads and don't mind small fees, Exness works well too. It really depends on how you like to trade and what you feel comfortable with as you grow. 4. Deposit and withdrawal experience. Let's be honest, it's not just about making profit. It's about getting your money out when you need it. Here's how both platforms perform when it comes to deposits and withdrawals. Exness gives you a wide range: bank cards, crypto, online wallets, even local payment agents. And in most countries, including India and other South Asian countries, they process withdrawals fast, sometimes in just a few minutes. But depending on the method, you might wait a few hours or even a full day. Deriv is also solid. They support crypto, perfect money, RTM, local bank transfers, and even agents in countries like South Africa, India, and the Philippines. What stands out with Deriv is how simple and beginner-friendly the process is. You fund your account, trade, and withdraw. No stress. Most of the time, payments are processed within 24 hours or less, especially with crypto or local agents. Both brokers have low minimum deposits and let you start small. But when it comes to withdrawal limits, Deriv gives you more flexibility, especially if you're using crypto. So what's the takeaway? If you're in South Africa or South Asia, both platforms work well. But if you want something smooth, reliable, and easy to use, Deriv makes the process feel seamless, especially if you're just getting started. Which is better for beginners? Deriv is simply easier to start with. The sign-up is smooth, funding your account is straightforward, especially if you're in places around South Asia. The layout is simple, the tools are beginner-friendly, and you don't need to know too much before placing your first trade. Exness is great too, but it can feel a bit technical if you're brand new. So here's the bottom line. If you're looking for fast trades, 24/7 market access, and love the thrill of synthetic indices, go with Deriv. But if you prefer trading real currency pairs, tighter spreads, and a platform that's been around longer with top-tier regulation, then Exness is your pick. At the end of the day, it all comes down to what kind of trader you are. There's no perfect platform, just the one that fits your goals. Choose smart. Trade smarter. Now, I want to hear from you. Which broker are you using or planning to try? Drop your thoughts or experience in the comments. I reply to as many as I can. If you want more honest reviews like this, tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. And if you're ready to sign up for Deriv or Exness, use the links in the description. If you register through those links, you'll get access to exclusive perks from the brokers, like faster support and bonus training from me, including a free setup video guide from me. Also, if you're confused about how to create your Deriv account the right way, watch this video showing up on your screen now. I broke down the full registration and verification process step by step so you don't get stuck. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe if you found this helpful. I've got more guides, tips, and honest reviews coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.